2018 Ducati Multistrada 1260S review. Compared to the 2015-1200 model, Ducati's booming Multistrada 1260S is more subtle evolution than in-your-face revolution. With its grunt-laden, longer stroke motor, calmer chassis geometry, uprated electronics and higher level of equipment, it delivers more of everything: gut-wrenching performance, safety and genuine all-day, cross-continental comfort. It's not cheap, but it's a genuine do-anything superbike. Although lacking the crispness in the corners of the 1290 Super Duke GT, or the angry composure of the S1000 XR, the slightly softer outgoing Multistrada 1200 always handled superbly and had brakes to shame many a proper superbike. If you had to be picky, you'd point to a slight instability at extreme speeds, especially loaded up with pillion and luggage. Ducati has retained that same reassuring handling character with the new 1260, but now the wheelbase is stretched out by 56 mm, and has a 48 mm longer swingarm, with 5 mm more trail and 1 degree of rake. Now it promises to be more stable on the edge. Semi-active suspension might be a technical masterpiece, but it works in the background, constantly adjusting, almost undetected, which is the biggest compliment you can give it. All you notice is the plush, stable ride and the ability for the Ducati to dig in and find grip. Suspension support changes within the riding modes, and if you're fussy you can fine-tune it further. Just prod a button on the left switch gear and follow the cool Mission Impossible style prompts on the new color screen. Original equipment: Pirelli Scorpion Trail 2 dual-purpose tires are superb and give you confidence and bags of feel in all conditions. But if you're never going to get your wheels muddy, fit sports touring, or even track tires to exploit the outer edges of the Ducati's incredible all-round potential. Speed, cornering and flies-in-the-teeth lunacy are all here, but the Ducati's all-day comfort and practicality will be the reason a sports bike rider will never look back. Sit back, set the cruise control, flick on the heated grips, soften the suspension, set the manually adjustable screen just so. A smooth electronic version would be more in keeping with the price tag. And keep going until you drain the 20-liter fuel tank. We regularly averaged a frugal 53 miles per gallon from the outgoing 1200. The Multistrada 1260 range gets a new, longer-stroke 1262cc X-Diavel-derived motor with new mapping and exhaust. Ducati claims an extra 6 bhp and 18% more torque at 5,500 revolutions per minute from the bigger V-twin, but more importantly for the road, it makes 85% of its torque from as low as 3,500 revolutions per minute. Now, when you whittle that down to the improvement you're actually getting at the rear wheel, the increase isn't huge, but the extra shove is noticeable, and there's even more instant overtaking poke for overtakes and catapulting out of corners. Now it's even easier to glide through turns in lazy gears and have serious acceleration on the way out. Point the Ducati's evil beak to the next corner and enjoy the volcanic thrust, explosive grunt and perfect power delivery that only a booming Ducati superbike can muster. With every degree of throttle opening, the clever DVT system keeps the engine clatter-free at low revs, but with 158 bhp in the tank it has a wild sign when you prod it in the ribs. Serious speed and draw, unadulterated power are always there for the asking, but it's nicely tempered with a slice of silicone support. A superbike developed up-down quick shifter keeps things on the boil nicely, although it's on the clocky side mated to a motor with such grunt and wide-spaced gears. Top-level engine braking, traction and wheelie control let you squeeze more out of the Multistrada 1260 than you'd ever thought possible, wet or dry.